The book of Joshua, chapter 15 says, "This then was a lot of the tribe of the children of Judah by their families, even to the border of Edom. The wilderness of Zim southward was the uttermost part of the south coast, and their south border was from the shore of the Salt Sea, from the bay that looked southward, and it went out to the south side of Melech and passed along to Zim, and ascended up on the south side unto Kadashberin, and passed along to Hazron, and went to Adam, and fetched a compass to Kalka. From thence he passed towards Azam, and went out unto the river of Egypt, and the going out of that coast to way at the south. This shall be your south coast. And the east border was the Salt Sea, even unto the end of Judah. And their border in the north quarter was from the bay of the sea at the uttermost part of Jordan. And the border went up to Beth Hogah, and passed along by the north of Betharaba, and the border went up to the stone of Bohan, the son of Reuben, and the border went up towards Deborah from the valley of Achor, and so northward, looking towards Gilgal, that is before the going up to Adubmin, which is on the south side of the river, and the border passed towards the waters of Exshamash, and the going out thereof were at Enogra, and the border went up by the valley of the sons of Ninom unto the south side of the Jeshubites, and the same is Jerusalem. And the border went up to the top of the mountain that lies before the valley of Hinnom westward, which is at the end of the valley of the giant northwards. And the border was drawn from the north of the hill unto the fountain of the water of Neptoah, and went out to the cities of Mount Ephron. And the border was drawn to Beulah, which is Kajel Gerin, and the border compassed from Bala westward unto Mount Siam, and passed along unto the side of Mount Jerin, which is Chesaron, on the north side, and went down to Beshemas, and passed on to Tina. And the border went out unto the side of Ekron northward, and the border was drawn to Shilkon, and passed along to Mount Bala, and went out unto Jephneah. And the goings out of the border were at the sea, and the west border was to the great sea, and the coast thereof. This is the coast of the children of Judah round about according to their family. And unto Caleb the son of Jephneh he gave a part among the children of Judah, according to the commandment of the Lord to Joshua, even the city of Arab, the father of Anna, which city is Hebron. And Caleb drove thus the three sons of Anak, Shenia and Heman, and Talmiah, the children of Anak. And he went up thus to the inhabitants of Deborah, and the name of Deborah before was Kedesh Sepa. And Caleb said, He that smiteth Kedesh Sepa, and taketh it, to him will I give Alshad my daughter to wife. And Othniel the son of Kenyan, the brother of Caleb, took it, and he gave him Aksha his daughter to wife. And it came to pass, as she came unto him, that she moved him to ask of her father a feud, and she lighted off her ass. And Caleb said unto her, What wouldest thou? Who answered, Give me a blessing, for thou hast given me a south land. Give me also springs of water. And he gave her the upper springs and the nether spring. This is the inheritance of the tribe of the children of Judah, according to their families. And the uttermost cities of the tribe of the children of Judah, towards the south of Edom, southwards were Kebzia, and Eder, and Jabor, and Cana, and Dimona, and Adada, and Kadesh, and Azar, and Itnam, Ziph, and Telem, and Beerlot, and Azor, Adashta, Ekreto, and Ezron, which is Hazor, Anam, and Shemna, and Molada, and Azagada, and Ashmon, and Beth Patlet, and Azaphia, and Beersheba, and Zitjova, Balaam, and Lim, and Azem, and Itla, and Shidlir, and Homa, and Zikla, and Madmana, and Shenanah, and Leopat, and Shihim, and Len, and Rimmon. All the cities are 20 and 9 with their villages. And in the valley, Eshtor, and Zerah, and Ashan, and Zanoah, and Eganim, Tupa, and Enam, Jamot, and Abdullam, Sokol, and Zeha, and Sharain, and Aditya, and Geldera, and Gederotahim, 14 cities with their villages. Zena, and Hadassah, and Gidelga, and Dilin, and Mizpah, and Joktel, Lahash, and Zokat, and Eglon, and Carbon, and Laman, and Kitlish, and Jederot, Bat Gadon, Nema, and Kadashde, 16 cities and their villages, Libnah, and Etah, and Ashan, and Jiptah, and Ashmat, and Nazim, and Gilead, and Ashzim, and Merasa, 9 cities and their villages, Ekron with her towns and her villages, and Ekron even unto the sea, all that lay near Ashdod and their villages, Ashdod with her towns and her villages, Gaza with her towns and her villages, unto the river of Egypt and the great sea and the border thereof, and in the mountains Shamia, and Jattia, and Sokol, and Dania, and Kagash Sana, which is Zebra, and Anam, and Eshtemoth, and Neam, and Goshen, and Helon, and Gilon, 11 cities and their villages, Arab, and Duma, and Eshrain, and Janom, and Betapor, and Afka, and Hunam, and Jehojaphah, which is Hebron, and Zion, 9 cities and their villages, Moan, and Carmel, and Zib, and Juttah, and Jezreel, and Josdem, and Ganoah, Cain, Gilbert, and Tilma, 10 cities and their villages, Helho, Bethzor, and Gerodor, and Marat, and Beth-Tanoah, and Eltkon, 6 cities and their villages, Kiljastaba, which is Kiljasjerin, and Rabbah, the 2 cities and their villages, and the wilderness, Beth-Rabbah, Midrin, and Shokaka, and Nibsan, and the city of salt, and Igdedi, 6 cities and their villages. As for the Jebusite, the inhabitants of Jerusalem, the children of Judah could not drive them out, but the Jebusites dwell with the children of Judah at Jerusalem unto this day.